I'm the Assistant Director, Meru National Park. I'm glad to have led this park in matters conservation. I would also let you know that Meru National Park is a complete wilderness that is endowed with rich biodiversity, teeming from rich wildlife species to bird species, and the landscapes which are rugged with riverine landscapes, savanna grasslands, dune palm, and the park is rich in terms of its biodiversity. The park is approximately 870 square kilometers, and it's 40 minutes flight from Nairobi, and as well as visitors traveling on vehicles, it takes 5 hours from Nairobi to the park. When you come to the park, we have a lot of history ranging from the Joy and George Adderson's story, who raised and rewilded lions within the park. This rich heritage exemplifies a lot of rich culture and history that visitors are able to come and interact with. Besides that, the park has the Big Five. It also has the Special Five. Many people wonder which are these Special Five. These are endangered wildlife species which also have importance in the biodiversity. And these are the gray zebra, the reticulated giraffe, Bisa oryx, Somali ostrich, and the geronimo. Activities in the park that a visitor can engage in, besides vehicle game drives, we have picnic sites. People can engage in picnicking. We have also campsites where visitors can have accommodation. We also have self-catering facilities. And we have activities like sport fishing, night game drives. We also engage in nature walks, activities that visitors can engage in. These are just a few of the diverse activities. The park also has a rhino sanctuary. The rhino sanctuary is unique to us. These are animals that enjoy 24-hour protection for their protection status. Remember, we have both critically endangered and endangered species. In this park, we have the black rhino. These are critically endangered animals. And we can say the population is doing well, including the white rhinos. We have enough security to have the park well protected. I also like to mention, besides what we do in the park, we usually have an annual festival, Uragate the cultural festival, that we usually celebrate. Meru National Park plays part in bringing together communities from the riparian groups. This is for the purposes of diversity. And in this cultural festival, which started way back in 2015, we are able to see a lot of cultural experiences from people displaying and showcasing the cultural beauty, the indigenous foods, and their cultural diversity. And this, together with conservation, we are able to interact and bring awareness to these communities. Every other time we have these festivals where we've had the park bordering the park. Remember, the cultural festival just happens just across the park near Uragate, and we have communities that would like them to understand the value of this park to the community at large. Besides providing ecosystem values, we also want to engage the community to know their voices that we get here and there, including poaching for bushmeat, that through the cultural festivals we are able to reach out to a bigger crowd, and we are able to have a discussion around the table, and people are able to understand why we have the park where it is. I would also like to mention that for this cultural festival to be as diverse as to endeavor it to be, as Meru National Park, we support bringing alongside about 7 communities. We have the Monyuyaya from the Tana River County. We have the Borana community from Garbatula Sub-County, that is in Isiolo County. We also have the Kamba community from Kitui County, Mungi North Sub-County. We have Dagishu sub-county, where we get also the community of the Tharaka from across Kitui County, and Ameru community. These are communities that border the park. Aside of the number of cultural groups that gather together by Tharaka County itself, this helps that interaction and bringing about the issue of coexistence. Remember, Kora National Park is not far from here. We usually are glad to mention Kora when we are bringing about the cultural history and the heritage that was left by George and Joy Adamson. Remember, the lioness, Esa the lioness, was was hand raised by George and Joy, and in 5 years it was rewilded into the park. George Adamson relished staying and living in Kora National Park. That's where we have remains of George and his brother Terence and 2 lions still within Kora National Park. So this landscape, we cannot say Meru National Park enjoys the George and Adamson story on its own, because it's a blend of the entire landscape, what we call Meru Conservation Area. So it's important for also people to know that Meru and Kora National Parks are just a contiguous ecosystem, just joined by Kora Bridge. This is also a landmark that was left in memory of George and Joy Adamson.